Oh, hi. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice. Hot, hot, hot. Ah.
Oh, Rabbit Shapes, he's the man. Oh yeah! With a safety razor in his hand. Click, click, click. Ladders up like a work of art. Soap spinning circles. Where do we start? He's got menthol chill, ice cool. After shave splashing, making us drool. The scent so fresh, it cuts the air. Rabbit Shaves got.
Welcome to Rabbit Shaves. I'm Rabbit. Today we're going to be using a soap and splash that I've been meaning to use on the channel for a while. But I don't want to just rush it. This one is one from Ariana Evans that isn't available. So if these scent notes sound great, sorry. I came about it at the last Texas meetup on the PIF table. But it's got a story to it. And that's what took me so long, was I needed to be able to do it justice. It is in the, I believe it's the K2E base, Kaizen 2. And I had to message Peter to get the scent notes and a little brief back history of it, but it is family. Peter believes it was made in 2022. And on that, if you've ever wondered if a soap could be stored for that long, it's 2026 now, and it's just fine. I mean, it was scooped and it kind of looks like a squirrel sat in wet cement, but no, it's lost none of the scent. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. We're going to use it today. The primary notes are tobacco, cashmere, and oud. The supporting notes are bitter orange, tonka bean, sandalwood, and Haitian vetiver. To me, now, as I always say, off the puck isn't where you're going to get the full shebang, if you will. Where we get that is in our splashes. I put a little on the back of my hand earlier today to kind of reacquaint myself with it. But to me earlier, the Haitian vetiver and the oud, the Haitian vetiver almost, and this is to my nose, comes out as more of a primary than a supporting, but I don't make soaps. I don't know how that goes, but that's just my nose. But the vetiver and the oud play well together, as well as the tobacco, and it's wonderful balance to it because nothing's overpowering. It's fantastic. I reach for this when I've got a function for work or the fire department. This is what I reach for, weddings. But the story behind it, this was a limited edition set. It was made for a friend that was fighting cancer, and they were able to donate some cash to that family, but the friend ultimately lost that fight. So we're going to use it today to honor that friend and the hard work that Peter and them over at Ariana Evans put into this, because it's so good that it would be a shame if it just got lost in the in history. So yeah, we'll get that going. We are using today in my Crazy Polynesian head cup. We've got soaking. Different brush today. I believe it is Badger. This is my dad's. It is a West Coast shaving brush. I believe that's a 26 millimeter, and I believe it's Badger. He was having trouble with it. And so I'm going to give it a test run to see if it's the brush or user error. It's probably user error. Anyway, so let's get this built up here. We're going to face lather today, because why not? Seems to be building a fantastic lather so far. We're already well on our way. I like this base. This is the same base, I believe, that is used in Vanilla de Tabac, which is one of my favorite scents. Anything tobacco vanilla has got my attention. We're going to run with that. We're going to see what we can do there. If worst case scenario, let's get more soap. Alright. Let's wet the face. I have already showered, washed my face, done the prep. We should be ready to rock. And we're not going to go with a pre-shave today. I have used this before. I know how it performs. I don't need a pre-shave. So, waste not, want not. I have not used a Badger before, so I don't know what I'm in for. Will this make me a convert? I don't know. Worst that could happen is no. But, let's find out. let's run that. I didn't appear to have any issues. I know I'm gonna have bowl lathers because keeps a beard, and he really only shaves to line it up, but thing worked fine. Today for the razor, chisel plow. I will be using the roller bar. I used the scallop plate last time. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious about the roller bar. I've got the scallop plate right here. If this ain't a thing that is going to work for me, then I'll just adjust accordingly. Anyway, let's get into this. Now, if you've got one of these, you know the angle is a little different. This is a very, very efficient razor. Mowing it down. That's what we want. You can almost say we're plowing right through it. So far, so good. I don't really know what the roller bar is doing, but so far, so good. I need to use this razor more. Figuring it out more would be great, but I like it. I don't know why I don't. Yeah, I really like this razor. And you know, for being such a chunky boy, it gets right up here under the nose pretty well. Yeah. I think I saw it today in a comment thread somewhere that Doug Lane said that he's going to try to get more of these in stock. So keep a lookout on that at the Adopted Acres Etsy store. If you don't have one and are interested, I'm sure announcements will be made, but let me just drool all over myself real quick. That's how good this shave's going. All right. Rinse off, come back for round 2. We are back. That was a very efficient first pass. I think it's only going to be a 2-passer. As you may have heard me say before, I'm not going to chase that BBS. I'm just removing hair, and I think the last time I shaved was like, I don't know, it was early in the week. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's Sunday now, so I had a few days of growth. I don't have the thickest, but it was there. We're holding the lather a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just adjust. Let's see if I can't pull some of that out of there. Whoop. No, it ate it. We'll just reload it. Try that. This worked well for me the other day with a bowl. Maybe it just needs to be broke in. There we go. Kinda. Definitely a lot more scritch than I'm used to with my synthetics. I feel like my Moonstriker has a little more backbone, but that could just be me. Okay, we got hair. Hungry little brush. Little. Feels much more substantial in my hand than the rest of my brushes. This scent though, the scent's very nice. Back on that. It's opening up. Heat, a little moisture. It's opening up nicely. That vetiver and that oud, like I say, they play real well together. This is my go-to for a function set. Function, classy, this is it. My wife really likes it. That's important. Sorry for being quiet. This is it's definitely an aggressive razor. Sometimes it's efficient as all get out. I'm thinking that I may favor the scallop bar. But this is why we do this, is to find out. I forgot which pass we were on. That is pretty good. I don't need to go a third pass. That's a perfectly acceptable shave. Especially since I don't work with people. I work with animals. And they all stink and are covered in hair, so they can't judge me. Anyway, let me rinse off, get the best part of this shave. We are back. Now, that's acceptable. I do like the scallop bar a little better than the roller bar, but that's why we do this stuff, to find out. Who knows? Roller bar might work well for somebody else. I don't know. I'm not them. Alright, where were we? Oh. A little spicy. Angle's a little different with the roller bar than the scallop, so finding that out the hard way. And because of that, we're going to use some of my mentholated witch hazel. And then the truth stick. That's actually a little warm right in here. A little bracing. But all good. I cannot wait to get to the splash. The splash is fantastic. Has not, to my knowledge, lost any potency. Smells great. Shake it up. This is a skin food type splash, so let's get all that good stuff mixed up in there. Shake, 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 shake. All right, here we go. Ooh, messed up my hair. Oh no. I'll live. It's like 7 something at night. That is nice. This is not, and I repeat, not subtle. This one lets you know it's there. And by that I mean the scent strength. It's pretty good. Pretty strong. Not overbearing by any stretch, but to me, my nose, I really smell it, and it smells fantastic. I could empty that bottle right now. Getting some of that sandalwood, some of that tobacco. It's a smooth tobacco. It's not. It is not an overpowering. It is not an ashtray. It is a nice, smooth, mellow tobacco. That oud, of course, and that Haitian vetiver. I'm not really getting much of the bitter orange, but that could be something that if it wasn't there would jump out at you. Wow, fantastic, fantastic. Well, that's it, guys. I gave you the story behind Family. If you can find it in a BST page or out in the wild somewhere, pick it up. It's fantastic. Who knows? Maybe we can convince Peter to release it under a new name. Maybe. That'd be great. Everybody should have their nose on this. But I do understand that it was very special. So if you can find it, you get the chance to put your hands on this, grab it, put it in your den, pick it up. Don't miss out. All right, guys, be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. It's just shaving. Enjoy yourselves. Rabbit out.
Well, they call me Rabbit James. I'm here to say, ooh yeah, thanks for dropping by. You made my day. Your time's a gift. I won't let it stray. So lean on back, let the funk replay.